snobbish neighborhood mom got completely blacklisted my 10-year-old son, Leo, came home from a neighborhood backyard movie night completely crushed, with tears streaming down his face and a bag of stale, generic pretzels crumpled in his hand. When I asked him what happened, he choked out that Victoria, the neighborhood's self-appointed queen bee, had snatched a plate of gourmet, wood-fired pizza right out of his hands in front of all his friends. She loudly announced to the entire party that the premium food and luxury bean bags were strictly reserved for the kids whose parents contributed to the country club fund, while the rest of them were just tier 2 guests who only deserved the bargain bin snacks. Leo was forced to sit on the cold grass all by himself while the other kids laughed and spent the rest of the night calling him the pretzel boy. I felt my chest tighten with pure, unfiltered rage, so I immediately called Victoria to confront her, but she just laughed it off and told me she was simply teaching the kids about economic realities, saying that in the real world, you get what you pay for. That was the exact moment I decided to give her a taste of her own medicine, so I spent the next week organizing the most epic neon-lit laser tag arena right in our own backyard. We invited every single kid from the neighborhood in Leo's class, including the so-called premium kids, but we explicitly left Victoria's daughter off the guest list. On the day of the event, our yard was absolutely packed with 30 ecstatic children, blasting music, and eating mountains of fresh sliders when my phone suddenly rang. It was Victoria, sounding absolutely frantic, saying that her daughter was locked in her room crying, because she was the only one left out, and she demanded that I let her drop her daughter off right away. I took a deep breath, smiled to myself, and said, "I'm so sorry, Victoria, but my backyard is strictly reserved for families who invest in actual kindness, and as you so eloquently put it, you get what you pay for." And then I hung up the phones.